Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We got Discordia here, Goddess of Apples. Look at her jump here. It's so cool. I really like this god. I think she's very well designed. I love the way the wings look and the way she flies. Especially when she does the other animation that I can't seem to... Yeah, that one. Very cool. We got Caesar over here trying to snipe us out with the Caesar V Thunder on the Thor. Of course, this is a custom game. I think I'm going to start with 2 points in the 1 and 1 point in the 2. It's really going to be up to whether... It's really going to be up to whether you feel comfortable going at it without the dash, you know? So maybe in this kind of position, you might want the dash because it's going to scare you. Oh, he did a lot of damage, but he didn't hit that double tap because it really just, there was no way for him to hit it on the angle that we were. Her 2 is very strong. It's a very wide ability, and it does a good amount of damage. And it also roots. So basically, that's her disengage, that root. That root, and she also has an escape. So anybody that has a root and an escape like that, and an easy root, I might add, is in a good spot. Oh my god, he almost got bursted down by the bits. He was forced to Aegis. That's great. So yeah, this one, you want to position it so that it goes through the entire wave and then explodes at the end. That way you're, doing the entire damage. If you stop it here, it will only do that much. It'll only do damage to things in that area. I think this god has potential to be really strong. You want to be careful, like the thing is, if you use your 3 like this, you get extra. Look how fast your cooldowns go up. I already have everything back up. So that's really cool. But of course, then you're using up your dash, and it does have a very long cooldown, 14.4 seconds. It doesn't go down as you level it or anything like that. So you kind of have to respect that, and I don't know how much you're going to be able to abuse that cooldown factor. Caesar might look for an ult on return here. Doesn't look like he is, but he will probably look to do it here. It did hit him. Now that actually cripples as well, and does a ton of damage. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage on that ability right there. Good job by him. It's a little awkward because you're trying to hit everything in the straight line of it. The bits don't really do that much damage afterwards, so you really have to make sure you're maximizing hitting. He might also look the ult here, I feel like. You have to make sure you're hitting them with the path of your 1 more than anything. Just watch the skies. We'll probably go for Shoes Magi here. Yeah, so what that 3 does, it gives her increased movement speed within it. It gives her cooldown reduction on the 1 and 2, and of course it gives her invisibility. She's got a very interesting kit. And the Starbit Blast there, I feel like, is the only thing that's a little bit underwhelming about the god. I haven't seen that have much of an impact yet, but maybe I'm just not using it that well. I've only had 1 other game with her. Hit him with the nice root there, but got the... Oh, no double tap, though. Look, we've done a lot of damage to him with creeps as well. There we go, nice. See, like, obviously you can't command where those little bits go and such. It's incredibly situational. Looks like he did back off. But it does a lot of damage, like I said, in the clear. Oh, wow. Oh, hit him with the apple, baby! Oh, no. He just did. That son of a bitch. Whoa. Oh my god. Blow him up. Wow. I guess he didn't have anything up like that entire time, and then he finally got it up at just the wrong time. Rip. Like I said, that too, it's pretty quick, and it's a root as well as a strong damaging ability. I think that might be what probably, that could be the most broken part of her kit. The 1 travels pretty quickly, though. So there's a lot about this god that makes her strong. I'm going to try for the Bancrofts here instead of going defense. Generally, I'd probably go defense at this part, but I want to I want to see how far her early damage can go. I don't really understand the increased movement in her invisibility there. It's such a small little area, but I guess if you're trying to juke within it... But how'd he go? Seeing this guy? Hello? Oh no. Alright, he's gone. He's almost definitely not gone. I don't know where the fuck he went. But, oh, here's the coolest part about her kit, by the way. Ready? Motherfucker can go through walls? It doesn't look like a jump. I don't know if it counts as a jump. I don't know what the hell it is. But it definitely goes through walls. And it goes through small distances. As you can see, it'll go through here, but not through there. So it's like a Kamazat's jump. Maybe a little bit less distance than Kama jump. Oh, get shit on. And we hit him with this. And we got him intoxicated. And see you later. God damn, that's hype. Yeah, okay, it is a leap. And it'll even go through this wall. Like, it's pretty sick. It won't go through a lot of conquest walls, so I feel like that's actually a strength that she has in Duel, where it definitely is a strength that she has in Duel. Being able to go through these walls is a great feature for any god. You know, it helps with the jungling so much. So many of the better junglers in the game, you know, you can see Fenrir, Bakasura, etc. They can, you know, they get through these walls very quickly and can just steal buffs from you. Fenrir having 2 abilities to go through walls. Thor himself, of course, also having it. Gods with jumps in Duel are always just a little bit better off. Oh shit, I forgot this. Oh shit. Wow, I don't know, did he never see me leave? I don't know why he chose to go back on that thing. He thought that I'd return to it. Maybe he really didn't see me leave. He could have just seen the spot on the ground and then did not, like, look past it. That is very possible. He needs to get defense online, because she's hitting like a truck in the early here. He definitely tried to go for, you know, instant burst so that he could, you know, ride out that Thor early game, but Thor actually requires that early defense in most cases, even when you're falling behind. But sometimes I feel him, I do the same thing, and I'll go into the burst if I am that far behind, because you need some pen. But unfortunately for him, I delayed my defense item in the first place, so I think overall, defense would have suited him better. But he's got an opportunity to go it here now that he's done with the Jotuns finally. So we're going up against Thor. By the way, this bounces, it doesn't increase the damage or anything, it just makes sure that you hit this giant, ridiculous ultimate. It's kind of silly that it's already so easy to hit, I feel like, and then it just bounces everywhere. Hit him with the nice root. He is, what is it again? He is crippled in that, but of course he can use his ult because it's CC immune. And now we get our cooldowns back really quickly, and that's very cool. Yeah, I've yet to find a great application for that, but I am determined to. This is one of my favorite gods. This is my favorite god to have come out in probably like 2 years. I really, really like this god. So I'm gonna be playing the shit out of her. So if you guys were, you know, looking forward to some Discordia, not those plays specifically. You know, like here I can sit in it and get my cooldowns back up because I'm ahead already, and I can kind of do this. But otherwise, you know, it seems too risky to use your jump that way. Pen boots, I just always love going pen boots on, okay, alright. I always love going pen boots on mages in the early game, if I can get away with it. Wow, so much damage. There we go. It's such a short route, but it's, you know, such a wide ability. Oh, damn. would've been sick. What? That's bullshit! I beat NShadow, but it was so much damage coming in. I didn't want to use my ult because I knew that the charge for it would take too long. I got too cocky there. Yeah, because she does have a little bit of wind up on that ultimate. So I tried to use the 1, but it looked like I just didn't place it, I guess. I thought that I did. Should have immediately jumped out of the way. Yeah, when I first saw this ability, I definitely didn't think it was a jump, but it says it right there. Leap and a deployable. I think that red's up. I'm glad that Caesar has brought it back a little bit here, because, you know, obviously I don't want this to be a stomp. He always has his ult for our Mather. He's doing a lot now. It's very easy to hit that from close range.
Fight for my amusement. I don't like your death.
Of course, one thing in Duel you're missing out with her is that madness proc on her too. Got him! Oh. She like lays down a lot of traps, you know, and she gets those cooldowns back quickly. So in the later game scenarios, I think that's when you're going to be able to make use of the 3 in situations like that, as you just saw. Because the cooldown reduction on that really helped there. So when you are like dancing in and out of your opponent's range, and it's the longer engagements there. We're gonna back here. I'm gonna go for Obsidian. You definitely don't want. She's one of those characters. She's like a Scylla, right? Where there's no reason to go a spear. You know, you could have the bits, but the bits proc after the ability explodes in the first place, and they don't do much damage. You know, they're not reliable in the first place. And of course, her 2 being just, you know, a straight up AoE damage. Same with the apple. Sometimes I do have trouble, you know, placing the 2 though. It's okay. There we go. I'm in with that. Nice. Oh, I tried to hit him with a big read. I fucked it up.
Who will rise above the rest?
Wait, I want him to jump back into it. Imagine. Nah, he's probably easy enough. Oh no, he's not. Whoa, what the fuck? How did I just? I didn't get hit by it at all. I was still in the air? Oh my god, that's sick. It didn't look like I was. Aw, man, he's going all the way home. Boring. Oh, what was that? What was that, son? I'm getting my 1. Oh, shit. No, 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 no. No. No! God damn it. I'm new to the god, you guys. You gotta give me some leeway. But I'm enjoying her, and usually I suck with new gods when they come out, and this is like the first time that, even though I pretty much suck with her, I feel happy using her, you know, I'm enjoying it. I shouldn't be going this though. Here, I guess I'll go... I don't really know.
Your middle tower.
Would she be good with Gem of ISO?
Looks painful.
Being able to proc it off her 1 and 2? Because I am having trouble landing my abilities. Get that noob mode. Those bits start to add up when the ability is fully leveled and you actually have damage. Then they start to hit the buff for quite a bit. Oh shit, he's here. I think the biggest problem I've been having is with disengage, and that makes a lot of sense. But he was out of range either way, but not bad. There we go. Nice. The creeps finished it up. Yeah, it's all about hitting that root. As long as you're hitting the root, you can follow up with the one. I gotta get better at hitting the one from range as well. The ult seems a little lackluster in this game mode. It seems to fall off super hard. Like in the early game, it's kind of like a crazy nuke, and you're like, whoa, that did a lot of damage. But then it doesn't, you know, proc that same kind of annoying presence that it has in Conquest, you know? Because it's really for the CC that it offers. Oh. Yeah, see, the damage isn't, like, you know, too crazy. Oh my god, get shit on! Oh my god! I timed it wrong when he got out of his Aegis. That would have been so sad. I would have fucked that up completely. But he backed off. He got scared. So yeah, I think the ult is definitely more of a team fight ult. And the fact that it spreads as well, of course, is something very specific to multiplayer game modes. So that's one big fault of hers. But it's not as though she like doesn't have an ult. It still is a cripple. It still does a good amount of damage. Again, like I said, I'm not sure about this build. I mean, I'm sure about everything but the Gem of ISO. It's always that one item that, you know, you're not sure about yet, and you kind of have to cater that item towards the god that you're playing. And sometimes the situation that you're in, like say I was fighting against a god that I need an anti-heal against, this would be an easy build. Just go the Obsidian and then go the Divine Ruin, and you know, finish it with a rod. That's a wrap. Cool. I'm glad that's a jump. Like I said, when I first saw her, I thought it was a dash. It opens so many more possibilities for her with that being a jump. Not that many mages have a jump. You know, even it being such a small one, it still gives the properties of a jump, like being able to jump over things like Thor Ultimate. I think we have kill potential here. See, like her damage numbers feel a little low to me. Like I'm doing a lot here. Blew him up, but still not enough. You know, like I'm ahead here, and I have almost a full build, and yet I'm not killing him. So that definitely feels a little bit off. That was the full damage of the one there. And the two. Maybe the scaling on her abilities is not that great. Got the cooldown there. Oh, wow. Good juke. Good juke. He got me. Oh. He keeps aegising at strange times. Oh. He's trying to fight into the fire creeps and me here, of course. I really thought he was going to go on me. I was ready to shell and try to bop him. He is lowering my power with the runic shield, that's true. But even so, most mages, you know, I can like picture an Anubis at this point. Sure, maybe Anubis is a little bit of an exception. I feel like those engagements shouldn't be that close. And the funny thing is, I feel like she's probably like OP in Conquest, and she'll actually get nerfed. So, odds for her in Duel being great are low in my opinion. If this is the way she stays. But maybe she actually does end up getting buffed, and that'd be sick. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, and of course against the Titan, you can get your abilities up really quickly. Should be a big Titan killer, and maybe even we'll have a good chance against the Bull Demon King because she can just keep spamming stuff. Yeah, like I said, Anubis, alright, maybe not Anubis. Picture Poseidon there. Poseidon, would, even without Kraken, would be able to kill somebody in that position. While ahead that much, especially like Thor, who's all in like that. But I do love her, and I hope that we can make use of her. She seems really cool. She's got some properties about her that, you know, seem so good. I just hope that the, you know, the damage is there, and that it ends up being hype. GG.